Fuck this show. This is my song. Hey, I'm gonna put on. Oh shit, this is gonna happen. Girl, if I tell you I love you, that doesn't mean that if I tell you I need you, that doesn't mean that never be there. Ooh, baby, I'm so tired. Since we established don't misunderstand. You said you fellas doesn't lie, but you wanna unless you give it a try. How many of y'all ever been in love? Anybody ever been in love out there before? Anybody make some noise if you've been in love before? I'm talking about that Cupid. If you, let me tell you something. I'm talking about that stay up late when you know you had no business on the phone kind of love.
Yeah.
Where y'all at? That, you sleeping? No, you sleeping? No, I'm sleepy, but I ain't sleepy. Well, no, I ain't sleepy if you not sleepy. All right, we're going to hang up on 3. We're going to hang up on 3. 1, 2, 3. Why you ain't hang up? Why you ain't hang up? That's what. If you ever wanted to write somebody that letter, remember that elementary school letter, fellas? Do you like me?
Yes.
Or no? I used to put yes, fuck maybe, fuck that. No. Yes or yes, bitch, I'm a stalker. 3rd grade. What you gonna do? I will be under the slide, bitch. You show me mine, I'll show you.
Wow.
Y'all don't act like y'all never played that. I'll show you mine, you show me yours. Don't do that, grown folk. We done all played doctor in this thing before.
That shit was fun.
All right, we back. We done did it. Yeah, we done did it. All right, here we go. We back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, start snapping right now. Start snapping right now as we welcome the one, the only Bird Trend Boy. Something is about to happen.
I didn't know we had a thing tonight. There's all this love shit going on. Like, I love y'all too. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all know the thing? So that's why y'all here? Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. It's fucked up when you got people just staring at you. I ain't no comedian tonight, so don't expect to laugh. I'm just asking them questions. Y'all just gonna leave me up here to drive. Shit rough out there. Flat ain't no comedian. I ain't gotta make motherfuckers laugh for real. Hey, if y'all with me, Blue Magic, let me hear you say, show you ride.
Show you ride.
Blue Magic, if y'all with me, let me hear you say, show you ride.
Show you ride.
I'm gonna fuck up this poem for y'all. Here we go. See, her and I have been at this for a long time, man. With each encounter, it only intensifies, and I don't finally grasp the greater understanding of how her body works. And I knew exactly where to touch and bite on her to make her body jerk, apply just enough pressure to make her body hurt with a smile while she be fully dressed out, make her make a mess on herself. See, I want her to feel me before I feel her up and turn her out, make her pout, cause I won't give her me right away. So I lick curse words and cursive down her spine, cause she loves the way my callous hands rubs her soft skin. I Guess there's still an attraction amongst I'm fucked up this poem, hold on. No, I really didn't. The keys kept dangling those fucking. I can start over?
Yeah.
I can start over with me and say, show you right. Hey, y'all better act like y'all here. Shit, y'all came here. I ain't make y'all come here. What you mean? You paid me to sit there and look at me like I did something, y'all. Here you go, y'all. See, her and I have been at this for a long time, and with each encounter, it only intensifies, and I done finally grasped a greater understanding of how her body works, and I knew exactly where to touch and bite on her to make her body jerk. Apply just enough pressure to make her body hurt with a smile while she be fully dressed out. Make a mess on herself. See, I want her to feel me before I feel her up and turn her out. Make her pout because I won't give her me right away. So I get curse words and cursive down her spine because she loves the way my calloused hands rubs her soft skin. I guess there's still an attraction amongst opposites. We done grown into something that I've become quite fond of. We do much more than lust and kisses away from love. Paint the picture, y'all see her. Fighting and biting satin sheets in a sleep, sweeter than revenge. I be a little rough around the edges. She be apricot and peaches, leaking and leaving evidence on the scene. I be into her before I even enter her. Her fists be balled tight as if I'm testing her will. I get a thrill out of teasing her temple, making her quake and quiver like an epileptic. Paint the picture. Watch her cream and off-white stream for me. Sweeter than revenge. Watch her cream and off-white stream for me. See, I know she hates the fact that she loves me as hard as she does, and there has to be something deeper than love that has kept her around this long, because I know it's more than the southern in my charm or the security she still feels when she lays within my arms, because I've been doing her wrong for as long as I really can't remember that funny September when things were a lot simpler, when love scent was fresh and unexpected, but I neglected to inform her that I planned on changing and rearranging the man that she once fell in love with, yet she refused to quit on us. What makes us act the way that we do? Lies followed by the excuse. This is something that she doesn't deserve to get used to, but I test the nerve anyway. Just to see how many games I can play, silly wabbing, tricks up the kids. I got some real bad habits I need to break, but her heart always gets in the way. See, I know I said I was a favorite heartbreaker. What's a favorite heartbreaker? I'm the only person who's ever broken her heart in such a way. See, this Pisces done shattered her heart into a million of returned puzzle pieces. I guess I still don't get the picture, so I wouldn't blame her if she finally decided to leave me. See, she's been single in this relationship for far too long, so don't confuse this right for a love poem. Let's be my heart song. She greets me with lifeless lips and dead hugs, and instead of fighting for our love, I give her a cold shoulder shrug. Like I really don't give a I can't count the number of pillows she done sold because of the lies I done told and the dreams I done sold, but she be priceless. But while I recite this, there's another man in line willing to wife this. Maybe I should have been real in the beginning. Told her that I was nervous about commitment, and there were some things in my past that I failed to mention that may have altered her decision in making me her companion. I could only imagine what it is that be dancing on her mind, cause I know it goes beyond unicorns and fairies, kisses and Cupid. She ain't stupid, even though at one point in time I thought it was the best thing that ever happened to her, until I happened to her. I'ma be nothing but the reason why she learned her lesson. I'm caressing our demise with a sadistic smile. She sees the sneak in my ways. I surveillance the scoop in her style. We be alike but so different. She loves in lump songs, I lust in increments. We be off balance, but on time when it counts. But that doesn't always count. See, sometimes I be wrong to ask her what makes a woman love so damn hard. Tattoos to camouflage past scars, but I provide her heart with a new pain. I'm far from cliches. She sees more than the young fool in me, but the man that I have the potential to be. I'm telling y'all, the universe knew exactly what it was doing when it constructed the heart of a woman, because everything I throw at her heart takes and then some. And when I start thinking that I just might not be the one, she provides me with more than enough reasons to prove otherwise. I can see that I want to be your wife, look in her eyes, and if she only do that sometimes, that I don't even think that I'm worthy enough to be her boyfriend, let alone her husband. Why won't she just quit me, unplug me, drain my battery, drive me under the eat and abandon me? But through all these years and through all these tears, she still stands here proudly. But I know she hates the fact that she loves me as hard as she does, and it has to be something deeper than love that has kept her around this long, because I know it's more than the southern in my charm or the security she still feels when she lays within my arms. I'm telling y'all, the universe knew exactly what it was doing when it constructed the heart of a woman, because who loves harder than a woman? A woman. Appreciate y'all. Yeah.
ain't finna lie, okay? I forgot to pass around the revolving form in the beginning of the night. I did. Y'all still want it? Y'all still want it to pass around? Hey, we might get like a revolving sonnet. Revolving haiku. Revolving paragraph. Shit, what else is there? Revolving nouns? I don't know. All right. Do y'all want the book? No?
Look at the little chick girl.
Huh? Yes or no? I don't want people like, I just came to the show for the book and he ain't get the book. No?
No.
All right, man. That's cool. That's cool. I'm good with that. Man, let me tell you something. The raw point last week, it was, Man. All right, yeah. Matter of fact, you're on punishment. You can't do it this week even if you wanted to. Here we go. We're going to keep the show. Cuz, let me see something. I need one more cuz. I want you to come start setting up. I want to see if we can make this work. This my cuz, they going to do something tonight. I don't know what yet, but my dog got a big ass bag. He's going to shoot the shit out of everybody.
That shit's not funny.
This is my blood cuz. Same, my daddy brother is his daddy brother. That's it. We family. So, something finna happen tonight. I don't know what. Yeah, you throw that away. Don't throw it away, but I got it.
Okay.
Something. I just can't think of what it is.
All right. Ooh, something like I wanna. Girl, you look just like her. Hey, let me tell you something. I used to have a Jeep, nigga, you couldn't tell me nothing. I used to play this song in my Jeep. I had 2 15s in the Jeep Grand Cherokee. You couldn't tell me nothing. I blew the back window out. Let me tell you something. I done been through all the dumb thug shit that you could do. I done did it. Say, yeah, man. You remind me of my and it's crack. It started off as a little crack. And if I wish I had Safe Light number back in the day. Safe Light repair. Look, Safe Light today. Some of y'all got that shit. All right. Before we move on, I want to give a shout out real quick, man. 2 times for all the women in here who got that J.G. Wentworth vagina, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If your pussy is so good, it make a man stick his head out the window and say, it's my pussy, and I need it now. What's going to be funny is, wait till y'all check Facebook tomorrow. I got that J.G. Wentworth. It's going to be an Instagram picture of the cat. J.G. Wentworth pussy. Look. Y'all going to be talking about it tomorrow. And some of y'all got that, y'all don't have that J.G. Wentworth like you think you got. Some of y'all got that Help Me Howard.
Hell no.
I'm saying.
Hell no.
Some of y'all, every woman thinks she has the best vagina. That's all. Every woman thinks she has the absolute best vagina. Look, it's homegirls sitting together like, nope, mine is better, bitch. Nope, mine is better. But not all of y'all have that Benihana vagina. Some of y'all have that Little Caesars pussy. That's all I'm saying. That's it. It ain't me, it's your vagina. It ain't me, it's your vagina. Kids say it's a generational curse if you got that vagina. In the meantime, between time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I need you to put your hands together. Start clapping right now. Give it up for the vocalistic stylings of the one, the only. My bad. Start snapping right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one, the only, Triple J. We don't have that insurance. We don't have that kind of insurance. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Triple J. All right.
How y'all doing out there? Good night, ladies. How you guys doing? I'm playing a track from one of my albums called The Man Behind the Shades. This track right here is called Ride With Me. You guys want to ride with me for a second? Ladies, you guys want to ride with me for a second? Alright. DJ, drop that for me. Yeah. Hey, baby. I just need for you to go ahead and pack your bags. Don't ask me where we're going. I'll take you somewhere special. Just follow me. Let's go. Do you wanna ride? Do you wanna ride with me? Take you wanna ride? Take you wanna ride with me? Let's go to Paris, Martini, London. Let's go to Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and maybe, or maybe Brazil. Ride, ride. Just give me the time. Come take my hand, yeah, baby. Follow me. This not your ordinary ride. It's destiny. Anywhere you want to go, I can take you there. You're my everything, so for you it's only fair. Horseback ride, that's what we should do. Right along the beach, and make our next move. Let's go to the mall, shop around, and get some money. No time to waste, more fun to have, and more money to blow. JHD.com. Follow me. Triple J305, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you. God bless. DJ Chello.
All right. Let me hear your snaps. Yeah. It's real sexy. This next brother I'm about to bring to the stage came here. This is what I'm thinking about doing. Tell me if y'all like it. If you like it, only if you like it, because this is how we do it. Every last Tuesday I'm thinking about doing this love jumps thing. Is that okay?
Yes.
Y'all like that? Yes, one, we got one. That's great. We appreciate the one, but I can't have Blue Magic and you the only person show up. So, is this y'all? Yeah, because I can go ham. Y'all know it ain't nothing but a switch. Bitch, I will turn this shit on. We can go loose. But I kind of like the love jumps thing. This is kind of what I've been going for anyway since day one. All right, so this is real raw and sexy. It's real. I can't even hardly see y'all out there. I'm gonna come out there in this bitch real soon. So look, I see a lot of people got the hookah. Y'all like the hookah, huh? Y'all like that? What flavors y'all got? What flavor is that one? Huh?
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit? Man. Huh? Diesel? That's the flavor? Diesel flavor? Wait.
What?
Did you bring that from the house? You gotta know. You gotta ask black folk. So coming in here with a red cup. We don't have no red cups. All right.
Yeah, I know.
In the meantime, between time, let's keep it real sexy. Let me hear your snaps. This next brother I'm about to bring to the stage, all the way from ATL, Georgia. What are they gonna do for you? Bulldogging it like them. Georgetown, Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I present to you, I'll wait. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, all the way from ATL, Georgia, put your hands together. Start snapping right now for the one, the only, Dichotomy.
Can I be your slave? I've got to admit, girl, you're the shit, girl. And I'm digging you like a grave. Are you queen to the fitting pulsar or sister to 10,000 moon? Mother of the distant yet rising star? Is your name Vivian? Oh, hell no, it's got to be Ocean.
is that the smile we put on your face, yeah. Wide as a field of jasmine and clover. Talk that talk, honey. Walk that walk, money. High on legs that'll spank Jehovah. Who am I? Well, that doesn't really matter. But they call me brother to the night. And right now, the blues in your left thigh, trying to become the funk in your right. Who am I? I'll be whoever you say. But right now, I'm a sight rape hunter, blind, pursuing you as my prey. And I'm trying to give you injections of sublime erections and I'm trying to give you injections of sublime erections and make you dance to my rhythm. Dream archetype of black angels in flight upon wings of distorted, forwarded metaphoric chisels. Come on, Slim. Fuck your man, I ain't worried about him. But it's you I want to come to my scene. But instead of dealing with the reality of this dry ass fallacy, I'd rather dance and romance your sweet ass in a wet rain. Who am I? They call me brother to the night. And right now the blues in your left eye, trying to become the funk in your right. Is that alright? Somebody wants to goddamn move. How y'all doing, man? What's going on? I appreciate the Chello. Chello's like, man, I ain't played the saxophone about 8 years, and I just like make up some shit. Alright, so I know we don't like this whole Love Jones, super sexy vibe and shit, but I also feel like we family, and I have something that I need to get off my chest. So will y'all allow me to do that? Can I do that? Okay, because every now and then, like it's all about the Love Jones, super sweet, sexy shit. But anybody who's truly been in love knows that it's not really good all the time. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, and I'm gonna keep it real for a second. And actually, I wish I could tell you that I wrote this poem, but I didn't write this poem. This was actually a poem that was written by all the dudes in here during the beginning of the show. So what they wanted me to do is to say this poem on their behalf. So if there's a line in the poem you don't like, I didn't write that line. One of the dudes in the poem wrote, one of the dudes in the poem wrote that line. So here's the name of the poem. Here's the poem. I ain't gonna tell you what it's called. I'm just gonna get right into it. And it's a poem on behalf of every dude in here to the ladies. Y'all ready shit? All right, here we go. Why won't she just leave him? Instead of complaining every time he says he's going out the house to listen to Blue Magic and she says she don't believe him, why in turn when he comes home she opens her arms to receive him? And if he says he doesn't want to be in the relationship, then why does she do everything she can to retrieve him? Says that he is a stranger in her house. And she knew who he was when they first started to go out, but now when she looks in his eyes, she finds it hard to realize if he's him. Because at this point in the relationship, he won't do anything unless it would please him. And despite his infidelity, she tells her girlfriends that she would never deceive him, which leads them to say that she's taking her sense of self-pride and committing suicide, or what I like to call relationship treason. Because no one has ever been able to play both sides, which makes me wonder why she won't just leave him. I mean, it's not like she doesn't have a good reason. Her mother always told her, if a man wants something bad enough, he will do whatever he can to get it. So if his actions aren't in line with her words, I don't know why she won't just say forget it. But a woman can look at the exact same thing and come up with something different. See, if a woman wants something bad enough, she can take something that isn't and convince herself it is it. Take a square peg, push it into a round hole, and convince those around her that it fitted, but is she to blame? I mean, if these lanes keep putting her in a situation again and again, then she has no choice but to think that we are all the same. So now she figures she has to get with any dog and hope that he's tame, and it's a shame. Because she figures that if she doesn't, she will be ending up leaving this world much the same way she came, alone. And ladies, I wish that I could tell you that you're wrong. But you've probably got a couple of female friends that have already suffered that fate. So you've been destined to believe that you got to get with a dude that has the least amount of fleas before it's too late. But you're only setting yourself up for more complaints. Because you know the relationship won't work because he doesn't make a good mate. Because he can't relate to the difference between love and affection. A sweet rub and caressing, a hard on and an erection. And I know you love him so much you want to teach him these lessons. but he has no desire to learn because he feels like doing that will make him feel less than a man. Not realizing that makes you feel more like a woman. So then you allow him to do anything he wants to, and when he says that he doesn't give a fuck, you just let him. Then complain to your girls about how much you detest him, but won't leave him. Allowing something to occupy your lifetime when it was only meant for a season. See, when you hold on to something that isn't yours, when the dude that comes around for you, your hands are full and you aren't able to seize him. But believe when I say that there are other women out there that seize him. So, if you are holding on to something that isn't yours, if you are going to give up an opportunity that is meant to be, then holding on to something that was never yours shouldn't be the reason. You see, there's a difference between compromise and being complacent. So when faced with the opportunity to tell the difference between the two, can you? See, there's a reason that a standard is called a standard. It's because it was never meant to be lowered. I mean, that's like taking 3 steps back and 1 step up and convincing yourself that at least you're still moving forward. And I'm not trying to be too forward, but fuck it, Chello, yes I am. Because how can these women expect us to care when it looks like they don't even give a damn? If you want a man to give you a different approach, then you have to show him that doing so will give a different result. I'm going to say that again. If you want a real man to come at you with a different approach, you have to show him that doing so will garner a different result. Because if the dude that is trying to get to know you gets the same no move as the dude that's saying, shorty, I'm just trying to hit, then at the end of the day, who's really to blame if that's what you end up with? And it doesn't matter about how quick you are to be intimate. I understand that some of you ladies want to make a man wait, and that's okay. But let me say that if you're not doing anything differently after the first 3 months than you were doing after the first 3 dates, this is going to take a whole lot more than 90 days and some good pussy to make a man stay. The shit just don't work that way. And it's not about how quick you are willing to be intimate. Because I know most of you ladies want to make a man wait. And that's okay. But let me say, if you're not doing anything differently after the first 3 months than you were doing after the first 3 dates, it's going to take a whole lot more than 90 days and some good pussy to make a man stay. The shit just don't work that way. See, the same 5 minutes that you're using to decide whether or not you're going to let him dick you down, he's using those same 5 minutes to decide once he does whether or not he's even going to stick around. The shit just don't work that way. Niggas will wait out the pussy, I'm just telling you, like, because the same way you're using those first 5 minutes to decide whether or not you want to dick him, let him dick you down, he's using those same 5 minutes to decide once he does whether or not he's going to stick around. So instead of me asking you why you won't leave him, you should be asking, why am I staying? How are you going to find the man that God has sent for you if your actions aren't in line with what you're praying? And I'm just saying, I didn't do this shit to ruin your idea of a perfect relationship. I'm just losing patience with those women who say that there are no good men, when in the end it's them that are on the complacent tip. Instead of taking the time to realize what needs to change within you. But you quick to listen to a couple of Mary J. Blige CDs by Steve Harvey's book and let him tell you what to do. I mean, it's true. Let me break it down for you. If you don't understand your value, no man will understand your wealth. If you're not saying anything of any substance, then you are wasting your breath. You can follow somebody else's path, but please take your own steps. And I know we can't do it alone, and sometimes we may need help. So it's okay to act like a lady, but baby, make sure you are thinking for yourself. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.